Welcome back to VereTech Gaming. Firstly, thank you for opting for premium and being a part of this journey with us. We hope to bring you many more features in the near future, so please remember to join our Discord to stay up to date with updates and get those new features as they come out. Today we're covering the economy system store setup. We'll cover how to add products to the store, include cooldowns and delivery delays, create role-specific items, and also position options so we can create an order that the store is displayed in, editing the products, and finally how to remove them. With all this in mind, let's get started. The first thing we need to do to get our store off the ground is create a category. You can do this with the command /category add and enter the name for your category. I like to separate mine into item types, so I'm going to call mine weapons. Hit enter and you'll see the confirmation on screen that our category has been created. Because we are going to be adding kits also, we are also going to add a category called kits. You don't have to do this, it's just my personal preference. So again, /category add, kits, hit enter. So now we have our two categories. If you ever want to check these, you can use the command /category list, and as you can see, it lists our current categories. Now to add an item. We're going to use the command /product add-item. You'll see here we have three options that are mandatory for this section: category, name, and item shortcode. I'm going to add an AK, so I'm going to choose weapons. Name, I'll just go with AK-47, and now item shortcode. As you can see here, we have a select menu to choose from. This is an autocomplete menu, so anything we type, the bot will suggest the results to us. I would scroll, but Discord limitations limit us to 25 items in a menu, something we sadly have no control over, but we need to start typing for the autocomplete to help us. I know that the AK is known as the assault rifle, so if I type assault, you'll see we have it here. Please be mindful of items like these. They aren't valid. This is just because we are synchronized with a Rust PC list, and as they add these items, we can have them ready. Now when I click assault rifle, we can either hit enter, which will allow this kit to be free for everyone continuously, or we can take a look at the optional options. First, we have price. With this, we can set a cost of the item. The choice really is yours, but I'm going to set it at 2,000. I know the AK is a valuable weapon. Game server. Now, if you have more than one premium game server, then you can stipulate which game server you want this to be purchasable on. Leaving it blank allows it to be purchased on any server you have connected. I do recommend that if you are considering perhaps having more than one server and are thinking of having different value stores, or even not wanting the AK on another store, then I would personally select my game server. Since we only have the one here, I'm going to leave it alone. Server cooldown. This limits how many times this item can be purchased server-wide. So if I were to set this to 600, remember these are in seconds, so this is representative of 10 minutes. If Little Johnny was to buy this item, then another player couldn't buy this item until that 10-minute timer expired, and this would be the same for the next purchase. I'm not looking to add this either, so I'm not going to select it. Player cooldown. Here we can limit how often an individual player can buy this item. Again, if Little Johnny was to buy this now, he personally wouldn't purchase it again for 10 minutes if we were to set the same timer we just mentioned. However, this timer is on the individual and not the server, so all other players will still be able to purchase this product. I don't want the server to be covered in Little Johnny AKs, so I'm going to set a 1 hour limit. In seconds, this converts to 3,600. Role. So this option allows you to add items that will only allow specific Discord roles to buy it. So if you have a VIP role like I have set, we can click this and you see here my VIP member role. We're going to go ahead and click that. So now anyone who doesn't have this Discord role will not be able to purchase this item. Remember, this is optional, so if you want it to be available to everyone, then please leave this blank. Quantity is pretty straightforward. I'm only selling one, so I'm entering 1. Maybe for something like resources, you'd set this up to like 3,000. I don't know. It's your server, and it's down to you on how you want to set your store. Position. Now, some people can get confused with this. The position is an order you want it to appear in when it lists them, starting at 0 for first, 1 for second, 2 for third, and so on. Let's say you want the AK to always be first in the list, then we would enter 0 here. Can specify quantity. Here you can specify if you want to allow your players to specify quantities or not. So if they wanted to here, they could enter 2 and purchase 2 AKs in one transaction. This is a simple yes or no. I'm going to choose no. And finally, we have delivery delay. You can specify how long between the player clicking the buy button and the player receiving this item by entering the value here. This is again in seconds, so I'm going to enter 3. From this, after a player buys the AK from my store, there will be a 3-second delay in delivery in-game. And once we hit enter, you see here a summary of everything I just entered. Product name, price, cooldowns, and even purchase history for when you want to check later. So let's say you've made a mistake, or you want to edit something on that item, maybe the price, a cooldown, or even add and remove certain roles. We can do this using the /product edit-item. Here we will be shown all of our options. Again, if this exceeds 25, then we might have to type for autocomplete to kick in for us. I'm selecting AK, and you'll see all of the options again to carry out any edits. One thing I will say for now is if we don't select the price and re-enter this, then it will automatically revert back. So please, if you do edit, ensure that you enter the price again. Carry out any edits you like. For me, I'm just going to change the name to AK47 edited. As mentioned, we need to re-enter the price. We were at 2000, so let's re-enter that now. Once we have carried out our edits, hit enter, and again, we will get a confirmation that this has been registered. Finally, how to delete a product. To delete a product, we need to use the command /product delete. As you can see here, we will be given our options on a drop-down menu. Simply click the product, hit enter, and the confirmation will show on screen like this. So we've covered how to add an item, all the options that can go into that, how to edit an item, and finally how to delete that item. We will see you next time where we will cover how to do the same thing again, but with kits. Until then, happy grubbin'.